Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Isco, and here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ribery cuts it out. Ernest. He's picked his way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Now it's Foden. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's there to clear it. Fofana. He can run onto that. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. And that's an errant pass. Good read, needed to be Ribery. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alvarez. Can he finish? Goal! The breakthrough strike.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Après 24 minutes de jeu, le numéro 6.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Drogba. Might be danger here. Leno catches it safely. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Beckham. Fofana. And Adams. And here's Drogba. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vitz. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Beckham. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. Into the box. Kvaratskhelia. That's a good run down the left. Isco. And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's a pretty loose pass. Deep into stoppage time. Fofana. Beckham. Hernes. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Marquinhos. And it's Ribéry. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's hit. There's the hit! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Manchester United take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
This might spell danger. Now it's Rib. Has a go! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Drogba. Always onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Hakimi. Isco. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And no, that was never going to make it. Ribery, given the lift of his goal. Kvaratskhelia. Wirtz has been caught there, it's a foul.
Changement. Le numéro 27. Le numéro 15.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
And that was very necessary. "75 minutes played. And the pass is intercepted. That looks a good ball through. Alvarez. Fofana.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely aimed pass. De Bruyne. Oh, that was vital. Fofana. Shifted upfield. Ernest. Good-looking ball. Alvarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. And claimed it back swiftly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Alvarez. He's onside. Great hit! Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's a throw-in. Oh, what has happened here? Swung over. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kvaratskhelia.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ernest claiming the Man of the Match award.